Thomas Cookson wider review of the trial of a Time Lord has a segment devoted here to Terror of the Vervoids. I'm going to read that out here for you today. Sadly, the same can't really be said for the third segment, Terror of the Vervoids. It should be fun and engaging. I mean, it's got killer plants let loose on a starliner, offing the passengers one by one, which is fun enough when the Seeds of Doom and Nightmare of Eden did it. Plus, you've got to cut back on the trial scenes, which would mean that the story stands alone without that many intrusions. Actually, when I was 11, I quite enjoyed it, but I really struggle with it on repeated viewings. The fact is, when you're 11 years old, you don't notice how repellent the dialogue is, courtesy of writers Pip and Jane Baker, any more than you notice the triteness of Westlife songs. The stories so far have played a part thematically in the trial of the Doctor. The mysterious planet conveyed a sense of the Doctor's mortality through an aged-decaying universe. Mindwar portrayed a sense of bodily perversion and corruption of the Doctor's soul. But what Terror of the Vervoids does is use its themes of genetic engineering and bioethics to say something about personal responsibility, but it does it also pretentiously with the subtlety and eloquence of a jackhammer to the skull, and it really clogs up the story badly and makes it feel like it's moving at a snail's pace, apart from the profound "it's a matter of perspective" moment, which briefly gave me the feeling that I'm watching something thoughtful about expanding your awareness. The dialogue is a real turn-off. By taking us on an intergalactic cruiser, the story also brings a bit more of a feeling of scope to trial, as does the culture dose of the various alien races on board, but alas, it also seems to introduce the most excess tacky elements. The Doctor on the exercise bike is going far beyond merely jumping the shark, and the new companion Mel is at her most shrill and abrasive, as is her aerobics fitness video moments. A shame really, because the story's special effects as a whole are actually very good, so it's a shame to be presented with such eyesores. Although there's one thing that makes me remember this story fondly, it's Yolande Palfrey as the sexy stewardess, who was actually my very first TV crush. My god, she was beautiful. Apart from that though, it does come as something of a relief when we get to the final segment, The Ultimate Foe.